anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Sipping on it. They are with me generals, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Sipping on it. They are with me generals.
Back with the next one, exceptionally, professionally. Make you run and wanna tell somebody. This flow got body. In the dance, I'm back to hold they hold somebody. With the gang, we tryna play cool, but this get bubbly. On a wave like jet skis, get me, know what I'm sipping in the morning, Teddy. Ha, bring heat to your door, not indirectly. Select me, beat you mad, I ride it gently. Way too sexy. Big bad boss them up. Crocodile teeth, fluff them up. Just meet her, come with the entourage. Money in the sky, toss them up. Come against me, gon' cost a lot. Written down bars off the top. You and your gang are off the lot. Walking in your boo, waving like. Mash up the set the light. Sipping on. Like what can I say?
Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Sipping on it. They are with me generals, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Sipping on it. They are with me generals.
Jam time, money, get it. Gang could come from the bay in my name, just to spend a day in Paris. This pop on my name, he knows I love my jewelry. Bling bling, my aeroplane. Solo passenger, that's my name. Any lower roll, that's just name. Cause I'm paid. I'm paid. You're in pain. Cause I'm paid. I'm paid.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes on a glorious day for football. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Bayern Munich.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, sometimes a player is simply a natural talent. Ousmane Dembélé falls in that category. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, when he's playing well, he can unlock any defence. He can manipulate the ball, see a pass and beat defenders. He'll be key today.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just...
Oh, Derek, there's a chance here.
And the goal. It'll be too much height on the shot. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Really being closed down and didn't like it. Ferreira. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Well, Bayern couldn't keep hold of the ball. Oh, that's splendid play. Takes it on. And what a magical save it was. By Ousmane Dembele. That's fine goalkeeping to hold on to the corner. Oh, they have it again. And ball back with PSG now. Can he put them in front? Pretty simple for the keeper. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Now this could be productive. He's just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Strong play here. And Bayern struggling to keep the ball. Dembele has eyes for goal. Oh, fine stop. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, PSG have it back now. Warren Zaire Emery. Still possibilities. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Well, a good tackle. No, breezing past him. Options in the centre. The delivery towards the back post. Well, it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Well, he could give it away. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And he's broken free. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit, that's a good finish. Great composure.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Can he put it in? Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. And the corner played over by Dembele. Well, his direction was just a little bit... And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Ousmane Dembele, a player with so much natural ability, Stuart, and he's showing that ability in this match.
Well, he's been brilliant today.
So back underway, and no doubt about it, Bayern Munich really need to lift themselves. Alphonso Davies. Kane. And a goal kick is the outcome. Well, even the best can have their struggles, and that certainly applies to Harry Kane, Stuart, who's been a long way from his best.
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far. As those touches show us, he just hasn't been getting into the right sort of areas.
They could be in here, Stuart. They need to get tighter. And making headway. Takes the shot. And there it is! Another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. And it's just a change of pace. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So back with the action, and PSG handing out a very harsh lesson here. Good tackle. And a Bayern throw coming up. And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that. Vitor Ferreira. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Not all that convincing defensively. Oh, a tremendous block. And he clears the danger. Now in a more than decent position. Cutting infield here. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Corner awarded to PSG. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And no problems at all for the keeper. Jamal Musiala. And credit due, a good intervention. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Merci.
20 minutes remaining. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Possession lost by PSG. And he takes on the shots. Oh, the angle didn't favour him, but not far away at all.
Well, he nearly caught the keeper out there. That was a really good attempt.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. An example of how to press. Now, options are plenty. Might be a chance to break. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Dembele. And they've wasted the chance when all is said and done. Oh dear.
Well, the finish didn't match the build-up play. That was a really good counter-attack.
And the PSG corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? The keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Well, full marks for getting past him. Five minutes left. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Firing it towards goal. Can they cover up? No space for PSG in the wide position. And nicely struck. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
On the target, the keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
chance here. And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment for Bayern Munich. A defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Well, a top-level display from Ousmane Dembele. How many times do we say that? Quite a lot. Sum up for us, Stuart. What impressed you most of all?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.